Hello, can you hear me? If you are just joining, you are welcome. Hello, good evening. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Dima Fresh, I'm good. Vanessa, I'm fine. You guys are welcome. So I'll put the so let's just wait a little for every other person to join. Guys, I'm looking for my this. I'm trying to send the link to every other person to join. Welcome. Okay, Dima, I'm glad you can hear me. So today we'll be looking at cloud storage tools and Google Docs. Just a few minutes and we start. Okay, Dima is asking if what I taught yesterday can be done using phone. Yes, it can be done using phone. There's a phone this thing that I've posted in the in the in the group. I posted how to use phone to for on I posted how to use Google Sheet on your phone in the group. Did you not see it, Dima? Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? Good evening. Dima, did you see the video for on how to use phone? How to use phone for your Google Docs. I posted a video.
It's only for people that need to do your shows. Do they show any other category? Mm. I thought it's only for push-up.
Good evening, Imafen Man. Good evening, Imafen Matthew. Okay, Imafen Matthew. Oluwatomi, Oluwatomi Sinomoge. Oluwatomi Sin, Oluwatomi Sinomoge. Oluwatomi Sinomoge. Yes, I got that. Oluwatomi Sinomoge. Hello, good evening. And Chitsom, good evening. Oladipo. Aleje, good evening. Dima Fresh, good evening. Vanessa, good evening. Good evening, guys. Good evening, everyone. You're welcome. So, Dima, I've answered your question. I saw it, ma. That's not what I'm talking about. So, what are you talking about, Dima? Everything we did can be done with your phone. So, which one are you talking about? You can join the collaborator link. Let me post it again. Let me post it again. You can join and tell us what you meant. Hmm? Irene, yeah, it's good to have you too. You're welcome. Bridget, you're welcome. You're highly welcome. Feeling inspired, you're welcome. Continue feeling inspired. Don't just feel inspired, take action. You guys are welcome. I'm glad. Tori David, good evening, Tori. How are you? How was your day? I hope you had a great day. You all are welcome. Oluwatomisin. Oluwatosin. The Jesus that I have is enough. You guys are welcome. Okay, we will start right now. So you all are welcome. So today is our day 4. By the way, um, Bridget, I have a question concerning the assignment. I'm not understanding. Like, you mean we have to find 15 universities for state? I am lost. Okay, do you guys want me to go over that assignment? If we go over it, it may take our time on what we're supposed to do today. So who else does not understand? The number of people will determine. Please use the collaborator link and ask your questions if you want to ask. When you click on the link, unmute yourself and ask your questions. Oluwatomi, if you want to ask, unmute yourself. Just click on the button. Janet, you're welcome. Nsibiet, you're welcome. Good evening. Okay, so let's just look at the assignment again. The Jesus that I have, I know for Oluwatosin. Oluwatosin, your name have entered my mouth. Mm, 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 mm.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, Tosin. Okay, I want to share the assignment. Are you also confused about the assignment, Tosin?
Yes, so it's too much.
Hey, that's small thing. Thank God. Do you know when I started, that was the first type of job I did ever when I started.
It's too much oh, today. My eyes, I've been on it since.
The how did they sing this song? Um, there's this song they sang. To be a man is not a day job. So let me sing it for you. To be a VA is not a day job. You have to work. Okay. So let's look at this. I'm trying to share my screen so you can have a look at the. You know, funny enough, I don't have this assignment on my phone on my system. Let me send it to my system. It's just on my phone. This is something I sat down to create. Under though it took me a time, some not really a long time, but some time to construct that um questions because every set I give them different. You should have seen last set own. But don't worry, I'll send last set own to you people so that you see. That one there's an extra something I asked them to do, which was more difficult than you guys own. And everybody's complaining. I thought it's going to be very easy. Okay, so let me get the picture. I'm trying to just be patient. More people are joining so that everyone can benefit from this. Because after this, I am not going to touch the assignment. What about the first one? Was it difficult too? Hmm? Was the first one difficult too? Are you guys with me? Okay, I found it. So I'll share my screen now. Can you guys see my screen now? Can you guys see it now? My water don't full. Oh. Yeah. Can you guys see it now?
Yes, ma.
Okay. So it says US University Research Product Project. Sorry. So the instructions here says 15 universities. It listed 10 states. What's that listed here? I think. Oh my goodness. Okay, you could just pick states in the US. Um, just 15 states. 15. Sorry, 10 states. For example, Florida. If you are choosing Florida, in Florida, just go to your search bar and type universities in Florida. Make sure first of all you pick out states that you want to work with. Florida, I don't know, California, and all of that. Pick out the states. When you have picked out, just like in Nigeria, you write out. I should zoom in. Just like when you're in Nigeria, you write out 10. First of all, you write out 10 states. You see, it says 10 states. You write out 10 states. Now, that 10 states that you are writing out, let's say Abuja, Lagos, Ogun, 10 states. Then you start with Abuja. When you come to Abuja, you generate list of 15 universities in Abuja. You can do 7 public, 7 private. Okay? Public and private. You can do 7 public, 7 private. Do you understand? Now, why I had to use US is that I wanted people to do something outside Nigeria. The last time they did with Nigerian states, but now I wanted an outside kind of state, just in case you have this kind of job in the future, you see it, you can easily sell this leads or something. So 15 universities now. Please take note. First of all, you write out 10 states. Good evening, Franca. You write out 10 states in in the United States, Florida, blah, 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 blah. You write them out. Now, in each of these states, go online, search for 15 universities in that state. You can just type universities in Florida. When it opens, you guys know how the search bar opens. There's business, my Google My Business, there's website, whatever way you want to take their contacts, fine. Whichever one you see. If you see the first university, you go onto your sheet, put you guys know. See, I've already listed out how you put your headings on your sheet. University name, state, type, indicate if it's a public or private university, annual tuition fee, you check their tuition fee. Now, what do I mean by their tuition fee? You can just take tuition fee from any department and put it there. Or you can indicate the department. You can also improvise and put in more this thing. But we just want a collective, like just one annual fee. So if you have time, another thing you can do for the annual fee, you can just maybe number of um, um, courses they offer. You can add up all the prices, divide it by the number. Let's not go that deep, but just collect any fee from any of the departments, add it there. Let's just assume is the annual fee, like their per annual, per annum or per semester fee. How much students pay yearly, just from any department you like. Select how much and put there. But let me even open a sheet while talking about this, so that it will make sense. This is very simple. It's very simple. The only thing here is 15 states. Just choose any state of your choice. I thought I included the state here, but it's fine. Doesn't matter. That's not an issue at all. Just select any 10 states you like in US, and let me share my, okay, stop share and share this screen. To be a man, to be a man is not a day job. So this is my sheet now. I create a new sheet. Or no need of creating a new sheet. I already have a sheet here that I used for the last practical. Let me just go back to that sheet. Okay, Nipe. You guys can see my screen well. So this was the sheet we used the last time. Let me just create another sheet. Sheet 3. Come here. And boom, we have our sheet. So the what is it called? This now clearly states what you should do. It's clearly stating what you should do. You see, it's clearly stating what they want you to do. Let me share this screen side by side. Can you guys see both? Okay, so you guys are only seeing one script now. Okay, you guys are only seeing one screen. That's fine. Sorry. So this is my this thing. So here it says 10 universities. You can just go to your Google, type 10 states. Sorry, we're starting with 10 states. You can go to your Google and type states in in the US. Select any 10 states. Okay, names of states in the US. It will just bring a list of states in the United States. Here I can see Alabama, I can see California. Okay, there's Alabama, there's California, there's Alaska, there's, I think there are 50 something states. There's Minnesota. I no be US person, so anyhow I take pronounce am, make una understand. So now that I've found out the states that they have in the US, the next thing I'll do now is to do what? Is to type, start arranging my this thing, university name. You guys know how I'm not going to show you guys arrange everything for you. I cannot give assignment and teach it. University, then state, remember? Then I'll now start my Minnesota, be Minnesota as a state. Then I'll go onto my Google, onto my Google and type universities in Minnesota. Universities or 10 universities in Minnesota. Universities in Minnesota. Now I'm seeing, it's showing me universities and colleges. Okay, I can see um, list of, okay, there's Wikipedia. You can even use Wikipedia. Complete list of universities. Okay, you see this one. It says Minnesota State Colleges and University. Okay, Hamline University. Yes, I can see Hamline University. So this is Hamline University. It's a university in Minnesota, right? In Minnesota or Minnesota. Forgive me. This is one. Okay, I have gotten one Hamline University. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to. Hamline Uni. So I'll just come and write it here. I'll come to my university name, Hamline. Oh, okay, it did not work. So Hamline University. Sorry, guys. Copy and come here and paste the name. Paste. Okay. Hamline Uni. Just put the name. So now this is the first one we have gotten for Minnesota. So your duty here now is for this state of Minnesota, generate 15 more universities. You can do 5 because you are doing 15 per state. You can do 5 private and 5 sorry, you can do 7 private and 8 public university. Do you guys understand? And another thing is, we don't know how many, if there could be much. I don't know how they do. There could be much universities there, but we can do it both universities, polytechnic, any higher tertiary institution that you find in that state. Just add it here, and put their prices and every other thing. Does that make sense? So for each state, you get 15. If you can't get up to 15, just put whatever number you can get, but make sure that at least you exceed 5. I'm sure that in a state, there could be 5, at least there could be more than 5, you know, tertiary institutions, both public and private. So what you have to do is to make sure you are getting both public and private, okay? But just search. There should be, you should get like 15, maybe even if it's polytechnic, even if it's all those higher, tertiary institutions, maybe nursing schools alone, just like we have here. In a state, you will find nursing schools, you will find lab schools, you will find the universities, you will find polytechnic, you'll find different tertiary institutions. Okay, so just get all of them there and put there. Maybe we shall use the word tertiary institution instead of university. So just look for everything and put here. Okay, so for each state you have to do 15, but please at least do like 5 7, so that while I'm giving you that amount, so that your population, your sheet will be well populated and looks beautiful. Now this is it. So you've done for Minnesota 15, then indicate if it's private. Remember the assignment, it shows you how to put your heading. Okay, so does this make you guys understand? Okay, Bridget says she understand now. Now I understand. So again, you make each state 15 universities, yes, 15 tertiary institutions. Yes, that term university, let it not confuse you, just tertiary institution, any higher institution you see. So any tertiary institution you see that is not primary or secondary, just generate their list and put there. Do you understand? If you are still stuck, let me know. The Is that cleared? Are you guys cleared now?
Yes, ma.
Okay. I'm glad you guys understand. So now, just to explain further, your tax one is to add the total number of schools. Now, it's supposed to be 150. If you do 15, 15 for each state, because you're working for 10 different states, you definitely should get 150. Okay. Now, but whatever number, you just add up how many you're able to get using the formula I taught you guys yesterday, the addition formula. Apply it at the end of the column where you have the number of schools or university, this first column now. Um, you can add this, your addition could be put SN, S/N, that's the serial number, and add up the number of, use the serial number to do the kind of addition of how many universities you've gotten. Or you could come here, you can still add it up, sure. You could come here, do the adding manually, and add up the number of universities you have gotten. Or another thing you can do is the number of states and the number of schools you have gotten. Just add it there, or you just add your serial number. Add up the serial number each state. Use the serial number to add up how many. You remember how I told you guys serial number here, S/N serial number. Add up and put how many schools you have gotten as the addition. The goal here is for you to apply the formulas. Do the research, populate your sheet, and apply the formula. Then tax 2, subtraction. Subtract the lowest tuition fee from the highest tuition fee. Remember that you are to get how much students pay per annual. You can use any department of your choice. When you get it, you add up all the prices you have got. You add up. Okay, for now this one says subtract the lowest tuition fee. Okay, so whichever one that has the lowest, do a subtraction between it and the highest. So you can subtract column C. Let's say the highest is in column C, column C, row 6. That's 6 minus, maybe the next one is in column C, the lowest is in column C, row 9. So 6 minus C9. Okay, so once you've gotten the tuition fee, that's the price for those universities minus the lowest from the highest. You are to apply the multiplication formula, the subtraction formula, excuse me. So the thing here now is for you to practice those formulas we have learned about yesterday. Now, maybe, oh, sorry guys, I was supposed to send you guys a formula. Let me send it tonight, or if I don't, it will be tomorrow morning. Now, tax addition. Another addition you can do here is add up all the fees. Yes, this is another good addition. Add up all the fees. So for the first one that I talked about, the addition, just make sure you count the whole thing and it's up to 150. You can ignore doing the addition under that serial number, but come to fees. Come to the fees where you the column that also has the school fees. Add up everything together. Add up all the fees. So you know how it is now. From columns maybe C2 to C it should go from C2 to C151. Okay, C2 plus C151. That's what it should be. That's the formula you're supposed to be using. Now tax 3, okay, that's tax 3. Tax 2, add up all students admitted annually. Add up all students admitted annually. So this one now, you can just create another column. You know, sometimes, aside these things now that these headings I've listed here, when you read this, formulate a heading. Okay, now it says add up all students admitted annually. Now you can search how many students each school admits annually and add it up. Okay, now tax 5, multiplication. So now for the multiplication, just go to total tuition. Okay, yes, there's even, yes, on the column, even here, so indicated add students admitted annually. So yes, on the head is there, students admitted annually is here. Yes, it's already here. So it's not something you are formulating. Yes, it's among your headings. So for each school, find out how many students that admit annually. And when you find it out, under that same column that has students admitted annually, add up all the number of students from all the schools. Use the addition formula and add them up. Then tax 5 is multiplication. Total tuition times total students. So when you add up all the total tuition, times it by the total number of students. Okay. So then let's look at the division tax here. The division tax here is when you have it says divide total tuition by 150 to get the average tuition fee. You guys know that normally if you want to get an average of something, now if you people are 60 in a class,
Sorry, ma. Hello, ma. Jessica
mhm,
said you should add ma. Sorry, ma.
I should add her. Okay, you mean as collaborator?
Yes,
Okay,
ma.
to stage.
Is the second person that
Nwa,
answered?
okay, Jessica, do you have a question?
No, ma.
Actually added it.
Okay, someone says some universities don't share their tuition fees unless you are enrolling. You could just use Google, just get, sometimes you can get information from their, if they have social media platform, someone can ask what's the tuition fee. If they have group, there's someone can randomly answer. You can also get it from maybe you fill out, look for their brochure, look for, I think it should be online. Yes, it should be online, Abby. But let me scout through this website. Apply. You could just click on the apply something here, undergraduate request info, undergraduate information. Let's see, contact, career and this. Just use Google. First year. Let me just see if there is any admission. You can go to the first year admission. Let's see. Most schools, yes, because even when you apply for scholarship, you'll be seeing the prices there. It's just for you to just calm down and go through it and see. Ready to apply. Already admitted. Let's see how much. Areas of study. Explore programs. Yes. On campus. So I'm just trying to see if I can get that information. That's research for you. You need to calm down. It's a boring job, but if you get a good one, the pay is worth it. But let me see if Google can give me anything. Okay, it's here. I just use Google and immediately I see it. Let me share this particular. So many things are open, so many tabs are open here. Let me share this particular tab with you and you are going to see it. I just asked Google, okay? Try to always try. Use your search button and it will help you. Always use your search button and you get what you want, okay? See this one, I just said, how much is Highland University tuition? It says from 40,000 to 50,000 per year. Can you guys see it? Add to stage. See it from 40,000 to 50,000 per year. You see it, average cost by, just look at it here, you know? Pick one of the figures, you can pick 50,000. Did you see it? So that
Yes,
is
ma'am.
just it. It's not difficult to get. So tax 6 says divide total tuition. So when you have populated the column for tuition, you now divide it. Remember that you are working with 150 universities. So divide it by 150 in order to get the total, the average, meaning that the average tuition fee for universities in the US is so amount. Do you understand? So that is just it, okay? So 150 is the number. If all the leads, if you get all these details, you're supposed to provide 150 details. Okay, 150 details. That's what we need. 150 universities. That is all tertiary institutions. That is what you are supposed to provide with this assignment. As you are doing this, you are populating your you are creating your portfolio, okay? If you have difficulties getting universities, let me know. We may revisit this and change the research topic, but we'll kind of maintain the same headings and all of that. If we are to do gym, I don't want to do gym because I told you guys about gym yesterday. I used it as an example. So that is it. Any further question? Okay, I'm glad everyone is understanding. Nwa Rita is said, how do I create heading on the sheet? Did you attend yesterday's class, Rita? Okay, you don't really know how to operate a computer. Okay, I see. That means you haven't done computer appreciation, but you can try phone. With phone, it's easier. Okay, do you have a smartphone? If you have a smartphone, let me know, or you send me a message, okay, so I can send you that video and it will help you. Okay, Rita, send me a message. Okay, I understand you. um
Please, ma. Okay. Sorry, ma. Can
Go
we post our
ahead.
assignments online?
Go ahead. Feel free. There's a lady that posted something like that. I think she did it
Okay,
into a
because
video or
I'm
something.
thinking of the maybe protecting the schools stuff and all of
uh,
that.
well, I protect something that is online.
It's just like
You're not protecting anything, my dear. If there's any information they don't want you to know, they won't put it online. You yet.
okay,
So
ma. Thank you, ma.
there's nothing like protection here. Put it, you are building your portfolio. I've always told you people, let me start hammering it for you guys. Start posting online. post online. Tag us, post online. And by the way, I want to invite some people to my online interviews. I don't it's more or less like I interview you, we post it online. You know, you are kind of putting yourself out there for clients to see you, okay? You answer real life interview questions and all of that. So if you're interested, send me a message and I'll send you a link to the live interview. It will help you build your confidence. It will help you, kind of practice. You have a feel of a real life this thing, okay? Now also remember our advanced or upskill class. I haven't launched that yet. I'll launch it, but people have already started paying. Like I have 80 people already in that class. So guys, let's just start for today. So today, guys, I'm much better today. Like my vision is far, far better than yesterday. So guys, I pray nobody will be blind in your lineage in Jesus' name. Nobody. It's
Amen.
not a good thing. So let me share this screen now. So you guys understand the assignment now. It's not difficult. Okay. So let me share my screen now. The Jesus. What's wrong with you? Oh. So guys, welcome to today's class. So today we are looking at cloud storage tools and Google Docs. Please give me a minute. Let me get something. Just a minute. I won't take that. Okay, I'm back. So let's look at today. So let's carry on with today's class. Day 4 training cloud storage tools and Google Docs. Now, introduction to cloud storage. What is cloud storage? Cloud storage is where information such as documents, pictures, videos, and files are kept so they can be used later. Now, let's look at the type of storage used before cloud computing. Before cloud storage, people relied on paper. People relied on paper, hard drives, flash drives, CDs, DVDs, and external devices and external drives. These methods had limitations such as data loss, poor collaboration, physical damage, and lack of remote access. So what is it trying to say? It's trying to explain to us that when you hear about cloud, just know that it's internet, how you store things in the internet. Now, before now, if for example I create a document, there's a document, land document, whatever document, although people still have it on hard copy. I hope we know the difference between hard copy and soft copy. Hard copy is when something is on paper. Rita, you can just stay with us and listen, it will still benefit you. This is a hard copy of something. Now people carried hard copies, had hard copies of everything before. But with the, with internet being everywhere, people started thinking, how do we store things online? Since a lot of things can be done online now, everyone is like, internet is doing everything now. So they started, so many things started coming out. You can send email via internet. That's messaging, just like before we do SMS, phone to phone messaging. But when internet came out, oh, some people thought, oh, we can actually send messages via internet. Some people thought we can actually do meetings via internet just like this. So many things started happening in the internet. And now one of those things that happened is storing things in the internet, which is called either cloud computing. Cloud computing is the more advanced part, or cloud storage. But what we're dealing on now is cloud storage. So when you hear cloud computing, just know that it's the senior sister of cloud storage. All of them is all about storing things in the cloud, using cloud, deploying. Cloud computing has to do with deploying infrastructures in the cloud and all of that. Okay, so that is what it is, cloud storage. So now, before now, people were just storing things on paper, writing down things on paper, using hard drives. You and I, if you are, even Gen Zs must have used a hard drive before. I don't, but I'm a millennial, so I know about myself. There's this hard drive we've used before. We store things inside. If you can remember the memory card we used to use before, once it gets corrupt, everything is gone. Once it is damaged, everything is gone. You guys know how we suffer from memory card being infected, and being corrupted. Sorry, and everything you have is gone. There's flash drives, there's CDs. You guys remember those days of CDs now? For the millennials, you guys remember how we used to go and buy CD before? I think I was very little. I think I saw the black bigger one. I was small. Yes, I think I saw that one. I was the black one. Our generation did not see those round big type that they were using before for music. Me, I did not see it. I just saw it on TV and all of that. And before then, okay, there's another one for music. There's that one that the rope used to, you can drag out the rope. That one we used to do. Yes, I saw that one. I remember when I was small. That one, I think before as I knew something, it stopped raining or so. So we went into CD plates. Now CD own it was always cracking. Once something cracks it is gone. CD, all of that. So now these things came up. There's this like a process. Once this one invents, this one is gone. Now those days we used to go and hire CD. Me, I hired movie. We used to hire. I don't know, Gen Z's might not understand. We used to hire movies from those rental shops. Then you hire. If you overstay, you pay demurrage. If you spoil it, you pay for it. You hire, you watch, you return. Those four corner package CD inside. So that was all was being, people were using that kind of those things to store things. People were using DVDs to store things, and external drives, all sorts of external drive. Okay, so now the advent of internet, or the presence of, I used use of disk. I hired. They must say she hired. Yes, me then I was younger, so they were sending me. Not like I have the money to hire. They will send us to go and hire, we come back. So one interesting word it is. People are renting every day. People are thinking. So you are there being, feeling if you can do this or if you cannot do this, as you are there thinking, new things are coming out. You, before you catch up, if you are not careful, the obo will leave you. That's the motor will leave you. So that's life for you. Everything keeps, nothing is stagnant. So those were the kind of things people were using to store their information, store things, and all of that. Pictures, store wedding videos, and all of that. But the presence of internet brought a lot of opportunities. As people were thinking how to deal with internet, how to send messages via internet, people were thinking how to store things via internet. So that brought about cloud storage. So the rise of the internet, remote work, global business operations, the need for collaboration created the demand for storing files online and accessing them from anywhere. Now, another thing that brought about storing files in the internet is collaboration. Now, for instance, when remote working, gained relevance, when you are done working, how do you share your details, things you have done with your client? There came internet sharing or cloud sharing. Now, if you're in a physical office and I'm done working on a particular document, if I want to submit it to another department or submit it to my boss, what do? I carry it because we're in the same building, go to their desk and keep it. But in this one, you're working with people that are thousands of miles ahead of you, away from where you are. They're in Canada, they're in UK, they're in this, you can't see them. Now, let me tell you guys one thing. Working remotely will give you the opportunity to meet people across the world that on a normal day you will not meet. My first time I was talking to a Kenyan was remote work. My first time talking to someone from the UK, from the US, all was remote job. You and I know how it is. If you're not from like if you're not the type that maybe you're not born with a silver spoon, that you start flying abroad, meeting people right from when you were young, as you are growing, you have to fight to travel out, to fight to do other things and all of that, to communicate and mingle. But with the presence of this thing, you can easily get people online. You can easily communicate with clients. For those that are doing TikTok live and all of that, internet gave them the opportunity to mingle with co-Gen that in different world and all of that. But for we now, it has given us the opportunity to work with clients, work with people from all over the world. So that's if you are among those that will be securing a job, that will take this serious and move ahead with it, you have that opportunity. That's what it gives to you. So the collaboration became important in remote work, that after working, how do you share? How do you collaborate on the files you have worked on? If you did the assignment with the sheet, if you did the last sheet, you see you guys that have been sending messages, sending your assignment, you are collaborating. But before now, you couldn't do that thousands of miles away. So with that collaboration ability, you are that is where cloud storage comes in. With cloud storage tools, you can share. Now, another thing that makes cloud storage very important is that, for example, people may be like, but we can share things via email. Let me tell you guys, anything exceeding 25 MB of in size, you cannot share it via email. It will not go. So there's a limitation with email. You may talk about WhatsApp, but let me tell you, WhatsApp is not an official tool, in as much as some company uses it. Okay, how many company uses WhatsApp for communication? Not every company. Okay, so that's one good thing about it, and it is more secured and all of that. So that is cloud storage for you. Now let's look at what is cloud storage actually. Cloud storage means storing files on remote servers on the internet instead of only on your personal computer. You can access these files anytime using an internet connection. Now let's look at the origin of cloud storage. Cloud storage became popular through companies like Amazon AWS. When you hear about AWS, they provide cloud storage services. We have Google. Google has their own Google Cloud storage. We have Microsoft. There's Dropbox. So between 2006 to 2007, that was when it became the relevance, it gained relevance. So there's no single founder, it's just evolved over time. So guys, I want to explain something to you guys here. Let me go a bit into, not really deep into cloud computing. I hope you guys know that I took cloud computing courses too. Oh God. So cloud storage became popular. I just had interest in it and I went for cloud computing. That's just one thing of me. I like learning. See, and no knowledge is a waste. Anything you learn is not a must that, but it helps you. It has helped me. Like I had passed an interview. It's differences of interview. See, let me tell you guys, one thing we take is that some are interconnected. So this interview was just deploying some AI this thing on the cloud. And because I had mentioned I have cloud computing knowledge, it helps just to deploy apps on the internet. So it's not a big deal. So cloud storage became popular, and AWS is very popular. There's also Azure. Azure is owned by Microsoft. Azure is another cloud storage or cloud computing application. Azure by Microsoft. So GCP is Google owned. Google Cloud platform, that's Google own. So now I want to explain something to you guys. Here it says that it means storing files on remote servers on the internet instead of only on your personal computer. So when we talk about personal computer, it means those things that you store on your phone, your computer, your laptop, your desktop locally. Now, when you lose your laptop, if you don't back them up, if you don't put them on the internet, or you don't add them to your drive or to anything, once that laptop or that phone is gone, or let's say stolen or gone, if you never back them up, they are automatically gone. But when you add these things to cloud storage tools, when you save them in the internet, even if your phone, your laptop gets lost, damaged, or virus infected, anything, the only thing you will do is to log in with your same email address, and you have access to all of this. So when we say it is stored in the internet, don't when we say it is stored in the cloud, don't overthink it. Now, before cloud computing can, before things can be stored in the cloud, before you can have access to cloud services and all of that, actually these things we are talking about are stored in a physical location called data center. Okay, the only thing there is that, just like now, I can go and buy different hard drives, go and buy different this thing, and put them together and then store things in it. Okay, let's say now if I want to store things locally on my own, I can use my laptop as a storage unit, store things for people here because it is secured. Data center is just like where you have racks that has servers inside. Okay, racks, physical racks. Let's see what a data center looks like. So let me show you guys. We are not just a little data center. So that you will not be wondering, how then do we store all these things in the cloud and all of that. So let's look at data center, what it looks like. It's a very huge, gigantic building, well protected, very cold. It's always cold. Okay, so these are racks with companies' information, people's information stored in. Let me share the screen. So let me share. So this is what a data center looks like. Let me open one. So it's just a building like where people come. Look, can you guys see? These are racks. These are servers inside these racks. These are racks. This thing you are seeing now. All these things you see is information. All those photos you are storing in the cloud. It's in a physical place actually. But there's this technology they use, hypervisor. They use it to like give you a space in the cloud to store. But actually, these things you are storing are going into the servers in a physical place. Okay, this is a data center. Do you guys understand? Just that there's a way they do it, the technology they use, give you the ability to store your own online, and but they are stored in a physical this thing. Do you guys understand now? That's what a data center is. So that is cloud computing. So they share this, they have a physical facility where these things are stored. But the thing there is that they now give you a space to store your own. You pay. I hope you guys know that Google is not totally free. Google gives you a free 15 gig space to store things in the cloud. Once you exceed that, if you exceed that 15 gig space, you'll not be able to receive emails, you'll not be able to store things in the drive, you'll not be able to use their product until you upgrade. Do you understand? Until you upgrade, that's when you'll not be
Yes.
receiving emails, except you delete some things and you still have some space. So that is it. Now let's go back to where we were. I hope that's explanatory or whatever. I don't even know what word to use for it.
Yes, ma.
So let's remove this and share screen. So let's continue. So now you know what cloud storage is. Origin of cloud storage. Talked about uses. So let's look at uses. Okay, we've talked about the uses for file backup, collaboration, remote work, education, content creation, and business operation. Please, if you've not been using Drive, go and store. Please back up your photos, your videos with your Drive. Add them to Drive whenever you have them. Store them on your Drive so you can always have access to them. So why virtual assistant use cloud storage? Virtual assistant use cloud storage to work remotely, collaborate with clients, share files easily, and ensure data safety. Types of cloud storage. There are so many, like I told you guys, there are so many
Ma,
common.
please, I'm not seeing your screen.
But I am sharing my screen. How come you're not
Okay.
seeing it? Can you see it now?
Ma, I've seen it. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so that's good. So let's look at types. Like I told you guys, for every software service or for every software product, companies produce their own. These people produce their own. Cloud storage, these people produce their own. These people produce their own. So now we have personal. There's also personal cloud storage. Actually, Google Drive is more of personal and mini business for many businesses. So we'll talk about Google Drive, which is owned a cloud storage tool produced by Google. OneDrive is the cloud storage tool produced by Microsoft. So business cloud storage, this one is for bigger businesses and all of that. We have Google Workspace, Microsoft 365. Then the higher ones, we'll talk about AWS. We'll talk about that one is cloud computing. Okay, we'll talk about AWS, Azure, GCP, and all of that. Now let's look at before we go to Google Docs. I don't know if you take all the theory. Let's take. Do we take all the theory? Let's go to. I want to show you guys this thing. Let's do some practical on Google Drive before we go to theory.
Christiana. Are you calling me? I'm shouting your name.
Please mute yourself, eh? If you are calling Christiana, who is that? Mute yourself, yeah. We'll still get to learn how to use Zoom, Google Meet. So relax, we still have a lot to learn. Okay, the only thing is remember to subscribe to this channel, like, follow us on Facebook, talk to people about us, and share on your social media. Tell people you signed up for this training. I can tell is watch. So now this is Google Drive. You guys know how I got here, right? Who can tell me how I got here?
Ma, I can't see your screen.
Who is saying she can see my screen? Can you guys see my screen? Is it
No,
Jessica?
no, it's me, Love.
Okay, love. You can. What is it showing? Who else can see my screen? Let me know if it's just from me. Let me stop sharing now. Okay. Oh, you are right, my dear. I think I haven't added to stage. You are very much right, eh?
Okay, ma, thank you.
Jesus, I am. Okay. So this is my screen. I say someone should direct me on how I can get to my Google Drive.
You click on those dots by your right, I think.
Okay, I've clicked.
Google Doc.
Drive.
I Okay, yeah, you go down. You scroll down. I think by your left. Yes, it's there. Yes. Go up small, then by your left. Beside that Gemini.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, thank you. Who was that? Who was that?
I'm the one who Oluwatosin.
Okay, Oluwatosin. The Jesus that I have, thank you, is enough for me. So, guys, now that we are on Drive, this is the home page. So, the next thing to do now, remember, let's just go through the options that we have here. So, on this option, let's start from here, just their logo. Then, this is search. Let's say you want to search a lot of things. She said, no be today I begin teach. This is one of the February class, 2024. It's 2020, 2023. So here now, this is the home page. So this click on this new now. This means you want to add something new. Okay. Now this my drive means everything that you have in your drive, your personal. Then this computer, everything that you have in your computer. Now let's share with me a folder. Let's call these folders. Kind of folders. So shared with me means here is where you come and find everything that someone see. If anybody shares anything with you, you're going to see them here. So this is where you find it. Then recent, you can click here to see things that you added recently. Start. I can just start this folder. When I go to start, I will find it. Okay, how do I even start? Start. Or I move it. Okay, let's move it. So I'll come to organize. Let's say now, let's just start with this start. I want to move it to this start folder so that anytime I need it, I'll just come there and look for it. So I'll right click. See beside this three, you can see these three dotted lines. I'll right click on this, then go to organize and go to move. You see move. I'll go to move. Okay, I think it's already there before. I'm seeing option to remove from start. Okay, I can still move it. Okay, you see I select start. It's already here, that is why. Let's look for another. Okay, this document. So I click on the three dot line, go to organize, go to move, start. You see it here because it's not been here before. Then I'll move. Okay, these are all the things that we have. You see what I taught them then. See both Upwork optimization, creates dollar account, advanced data entry, today transcription. So I'll click on move. And whenever I come to start, I'll find it. Remember, is this kickbacks? You see it here. Sorry, okay, I moved it to this February. This thing. You see it here, kickbacks. I moved it into the kickbacks. You see it here. So that's how you move. Okay. So you see that 15 gig I'm telling you guys about. You see the free 15 gig storage space. After this 15 gig, I'm almost 71% filled. Once it's filled up, I will not be able to access my drive again, except I delete some things or I upgrade. Okay. So now, this is how you create your folder. Now, this is how you create your portfolio. See, all the assignments have been given to you. Do them and put them here. Let's create a portfolio. Now, to create a portfolio, I'll click on new. I want to it's like a folder I'm creating, okay? So that inside that folder, I can share the link to my clients. And when they click on that link, they'll come and see all the jobs that I have done. So I'll click on new folder. We are creating a portfolio now. And I will name it. Whose name do I use? Okay, Oluwatosin. Oluwatosin. What's your surname?
Omoge. Omoge.
Ọmọge. Ọmọge mi àti pàdí mi. Is it the same meaning? Omoge me, omoge.
No, it's
Oluwatosin.
actually different.
Ah, yeah. Is it not Yoruba name?
It's Yoruba from Ondo State.
Are they? Is their Yoruba different? Is your Yoruba different from the other Yorubas?
It's the same, but the Omoge is not the same as Omogi.
Okay, okay. So this is Oluwatosin Omoge, Omoge. So what do I do now? This is me creating my portfolio. You can put Oluwatosin Omoge portfolio in case you don't have money to create a website portfolio. For those that are in the upskill class, they will learn how to create a website. When you put their name, you see it online. Like they will have a proper website to just like oluwatosinomoge.com to be a website for, and these things are even cheap. It's not as if they'll spend a lot to get it at. But because you're doing it yourself, they won't even spend up to 10 more than 7,000 or so to get it done. Just pay for this thing. They are not paying for any services because it's part of what I'll teach them. But since you are, but this is the just the one you can still use. Oluwatosi Omoge portfolio, but it's not going to come as your name. It's going to come as a link portfolio. So create. Now remember we have created a folder. Hmm? You see it here, Oluwatosi Omoge portfolio. Hmm? Now, if I want to add things to this, I'll just click here. Okay, then click. And remember, I'm already inside this folder. And then file upload. I now want to upload a file into this folder that I've created. File upload, I'll click on it. I'll just either I have it on my phone or anything. Okay, this is a course. This is one of the courses, my teaching list. So I'll just click on this now. And let's say this is one of the jobs I've done, lead generation of universities in the United States. Please name your sheets properly, whatever you are working on. So I'll just name it. And with that name, you see it is in this portfolio, in this folder, excuse me. Do you guys see it? Now, this is in this folder now. I've created a folder. Please take note. We have created a folder, added something to a folder. Take note. We are learning how to use this properly. Now that I've done this, it's fine. Now, another way, I don't want to put anything in my folder again. I just want to come to my normal drive. Okay. I'm not interested in putting anything in my folder again. This is my home page again. So on this home page, now I want to add something to my drive. Okay, I'll click on new. This is how you add things normally. I'll click on new. On new. Do I want to create a new folder? No. Do I want to upload a file? Yes. If I have a folder in my system, I can also upload that folder. Now, there's Google Docs. Do I want to get something from Google Docs and add here? Remember that all Google tools are interconnected. They are interconnected. So you can go from one Google tool to the other. But now I want to upload a file from my system. I've clicked on file upload. Then now I'll just select any image here and open this image and add it. So this image is automatically in my folder, my drive, like the home page. You know, a folder is different. It's automatically in my. So if I go to recent now, I'll just find it here. You see it, this is the WhatsApp image. The WhatsApp, you see, it's recent, it's showing me all the things I have done. Now, if I go to home now, I'll be seeing that WhatsApp in okay. So these are just suggested files. Okay, so you see the WhatsApp image here. You see them under your home. Now that image that I have added here, that image, let's go to recent. If I go to recent, I see it immediately than searching there. So that image, this image that I've added now it's on my drive homepage, but now I want to move it to a particular folder. Let's say this image is among, now for those that are creating, let's say a new guest, okay, let's say this image now is among those things that I want to be in my portfolio. It could be a screenshot of you using a CRM tool, just like go high level, just like I'll teach them there, so that the client can know that, oh, you're a virtual assistant who is also experienced in using CRM tools. You just screenshot it. That's how we usually do to present that we can use CRM tools. Screenshot, you log into your CRM, after building some funnel and everything, or any pipeline you have built, you take a screenshot, put it there, so that when the client clicks on your portfolio, they can see all the things that you've done in the past. So now I want to move this to part of the folder I've created. I'll just right click again and go to organize and move, and move it to, see Oluwatosin here, move, select Oluwatosin, select the particular folder and move. Does this make sense?
Yes, ma.
So select it and move it. Okay. So when we go to my folder now, I will find it inside Oluwatosin folder. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
So this thing, you can use this search bar to search for anything that you are looking for. You see that? Did you see those things I've added inside Oluwatosin folder? Now, the next thing is, let's say apart from this folder, I can have anything on Google Sheet. I add it, go to my Google Sheet, or maybe I've downloaded it as PDF or my Google Sheet, or anything that I've downloaded, I can still come here and add it here. I can also share my drive to my client. You can either, if you worked on Google Sheet, you can either share directly to your client on Google Sheet, or if there's a folder containing images, containing some things that you've done, you can still share this to your client. Now, there's another thing. In every Google product you use, access matters. You need to give access, and you also need to give a role to that particular document or folder, whatever it is. Please always remember, because this is your portfolio, you have to give it, what type of access do you think you should give to it? Role and access do you think you should give to it? Who can tell me?
Portfolio, you have to give it. Who can tell me?
I don't get the question, ma.
Okay. You guys remember when we did Google Sheet? When we were done, we gave access and we gave a role during the sharing.
Viewer
Do we
access.
remember that?
Yes.
Okay. So now, because it's your portfolio, what type of access and role do you think we should give to this? Remember, it's a link that you can add to your CV, to anywhere, showing that this is your portfolio. And I hope we know what the portfolio is. It just contains all the job you have done, all the work you have done in the past, so that someone can have a look at it and say, okay, this is your portfolio. Okay, so you have experience and all of that. Mm?
Viewer access.
Viewer access. Thank you. What? Okay. So we give a viewer, we give them the role of a viewer. We give them a viewer access. What role do we give to them? Hmm? Huh?
Viewer access.
Viewer. Then what role? Hmm?
I'm confused now.
Okay. And you all attended the Google Sheets class, right?
Yes.
Okay. So look here now. In every Google product, you have to give access and role to whosoever you want them to access that sheet, that document. Now, because it's your folder and it's going to be going public to so many people, how do you share? How do you get the link now to this folder? How do you now generate a link to this folder? To generate a link, just click on this three dotted line beside, come to share, click on share. When you click on share, when you click on share, share. People's details are here. So there are two ways to share, like I told you before. We have, you can share by adding the person's email address, and you can share by copying the link to that document and sending to that person. So let's assume I'm adding by email address. This is access I'm giving to the person via email. You can also give access via the link. Now, what role, this person now that you are adding their email here, what role, when we talk about role, it means what do you want that person to be? What power are you giving that person over that document? That is role. Do you understand? What power are you giving this person over that document? That comes to here, role. Now, if you give the person a viewer role, it means the person can only view that. When you send the link to them, they click it, they see what is inside. They can only view it. If you give the person a commenter, it means they can just leave a comment anywhere. That's another good thing about the collaboration ability. You can give it to, like me, the people that are submitting your assignment, I can leave a comment. And beside, maybe I go to any cell that I don't see anything that I like, I'll give a comment beside it. Please change this to this. Please change. That's one good thing about this collaboration too. Now, if you now want the person to have power, plenty power, give the person editor. Editor means they can edit that file, they can share, they can add people, they can do a lot of things with it. Now, if you now want to give them the whole overall power, make them the owner. Do you understand that? Now, what type of access and role do you give to anyone that will access your portfolio? Give them. It's wise when you share the link, copy the link instead, because you might not be having their email every time because you are applying for jobs. You may not know most employers' email until they employ you or arrange for a meeting with you. So it is wise you copy your link. So now that this person, I'm adding this person via email. So I'm the one to choose. Do I make this person a viewer or whatever? For those that are saying they don't know how to send the assignment, this is how you also do it on whatever Google product you are using. So now that I've added, I can put a message. This is from sending to somebody directly via their email. That's this one. I can put a message, hi, this is the blah 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 portfolio. Please have a look and all of that. Okay. Then once I click on this send, the person will receive it via their email. But now, because it's a general portfolio that you are possibly adding each time you want to apply for a job, you just come here. This is copy link. Copy this link. This link you have copied now. If you don't give a role, if you don't give access to this link, please take note. It is unprofessional that I copy this link now and post on my LinkedIn or post on my CV. And when clients want to view what is inside my portfolio, they will be requesting for access. They will not have access to it. It doesn't make sense. So give access by making it a view, give a viewer access, because everybody is supposed to view it. Whosoever that needs to view it is supposed to view it. So that's the first way you start, by giving a viewer access. Now let's go back to how we can give access and role to a link. Remember, we just did access and role to a, and what? You can tell me.
You say? Ma, please come again with your question.
We gave access to that sheet via the email. Now we are trying to copy a link. So to now give a role to the link, or to give power. When I talk about role, I mean like power to whosoever that will be viewing your link, that will have that link, will now come here. See here, it says restricted. So if you had copied this link and sent to somebody, when the person clicking, they cannot view it. They'll have to start requesting for access. It will now require you approving it via email, and which means most times when they click on it, you may not even be on your email to see that they've requested access and you give them access. So if you are copying this link to your portfolio and sending it to anywhere, please always come down here, go to restricted, remove the access from restricted. If it's on restricted, they will not view it. Anyone with the link, click on anyone with the link, so that anybody, anywhere you send this link, they can view it. Even when you click on that, what role are you giving them? If you leave it on editor, it means that anybody, anywhere can edit that your portfolio. And because it's your portfolio, no one is supposed to be able to edit it. Leave it at viewer. so that anyone can view it. Please, when you are done, make sure you click on done, else you have not done that. Do you understand? Is it explanatory?
Yes, ma.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm glad we all understood. Is payment for upgrading storage monthly payment? Yes, it's monthly payment. Guys, things don't change. Oh. Before it was like 700 you upgrade, but now it's up to 1,000 something. Okay, so people were even answering my question, but sorry guys, my eye been there on screen. I was thinking those talking. So do you have any more question? I'd like to stop here today. On Monday, we'll visit Google Docs, we'll do Zoom, we'll do Google Sheets, we'll do there are other things we'll do, even how to open a bank account, US dollar bank account, and all of that. So I would like to stop here, guys. Any other question? Is there any question? Is there any question? You can drop in the comments. Yes, email management. Thank you for that, Dima. We are going to do email management as well. We still have some things to do, and our class will be ending next week. So I'll try as much as I can to put everything together. I try. I need to rest more. So that's why I'm ending it earlier. Please, in the question, I would like this. So do well to join us next week. There's plenty more things to learn. Email management. We're going to do documentation and all of that. Okay. So
Please, ma, how
guys,
about
do
our
have a lovely night. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys.
Ma, please, what's the
What's
deadline for the
happened to the assignment?
I
like
don't
the
know. Are you going
deadline?
to check it and give us the update on how we performed?
Yes, Kehinde does the checking. Kehinde, I can't check everybody, so Kehinde does that. But
Okay.
sometimes, from time to time, you may be surprised. I'll check yours. So, as you all know, the workload is too much on me. So I gave it to Kehinde. She does the checking. So if you need the assignment checked, please reach out to Kehinde. Kehinde is not just my VA. She's someone I trained like you guys, and she got jobs on Upwork too. So, but she works with me. So please chase her for your assignments, please. I can't do everything alone, so that's why I'm outsourcing it to her to do that for you guys. She's knowledgeable. You can ask her anything. She will still answer you in case I'm not available. Okay. So, guys, thank you so much. If you haven't heard about our upskill class, after this training, we're starting on the 21st. I already have 80 people in that class. Some people paid, most people paid yesterday, though I'll still announce it in the group. But just for those of us that are here, this is the class. Let me read out what we are teaching in the class. I encourage you to take this class. We're going to learn advanced lead generation with Apollo. You learn to generate leads, um, automatically. We are learning. So we are even doing more virtual advanced skills. We are learning travel arrangement, appointment setting. We'll be learning transcription, customer support, LinkedIn optimization, and we'll learn how to manage contacts and pipelines. We'll learn how to build automation workflows on Go High level. We'll learn how to run email or SMS campaigns. In fact, VAs with automation skills are hot cake, especially using Go High level. We'll learn how to create booking systems. We'll learn how to launch funnels or websites. only that website and funnel launching alone is another money making on its own. Okay, people see website every day, and these are cheap websites, not like those ones that are very costly, but they are still good website that will give you what you landing pages. If you're hearing about that, if you're a business person, this is also good. With this, you can have your own e-commerce mini site. Okay, analyze reports, set out, we'll learn how to set up full CRM systems. We'll learn how to create accounts on Upwork. I'm going to teach you everything that made me earn thousands, that made me become a top rated virtual assistant on Upwork. We are going to learn profile optimization on Upwork, writing winning proposals. We are going to learn how to write real proposals on Upwork. We are going to create bios. We are going to learn how to get clients on Twitter, getting clients on LinkedIn, or creating website portfolio. A lot of things we are going to be doing that will make you stand out. You are going to be a tech VA. You are not just going to be a VA, but a stand. You are going to specialize. You are going to be a specialty. Okay. So this upskill class, we have 6 slots taken yesterday. So we have just yesterday night that I talked about it. We already have 6 slots taken yesterday for the discount, 5,000 discount. So the class is actually 20,000, but we are giving just 5,000 discount. So we have just 16 slots remaining. Okay, no, not 16. Sorry, let me confirm. Not 16. Just for the discount I gave yesterday, not 16. So we have 14 slots remaining, not 16. 14 slots remaining for the 20,000, for the 5,000 discount. So they pay 15,000 instead of 20,000, and there will be a certification at the end of it. Okay. So if you're interested, please send me a message and I'll send you all the details and you secure a slot. It's going to be a 6 weeks class, and it's going to be only weekends so that it can accommodate workers. It's not this one that we're doing weekly. That one's going to just be weekend, and it's going to be recorded. So anytime, and it's going to be a private video. Not if you did not pay, you are not going to have access to it. Okay, Vanessa asked, how much is the class for us in Zimbabwe? Okay, we have yesterday. I have Ugandans. I have someone from Tanzania. I have Ghanaian pay. So let me check. Let me tell you the price in. Okay, that should be around $13. $13 for the 5% discount. $13. It's $13 in USD. $13. This is inclusive international charges. So it's going to be $13. Hold on, let me check. Let me confirm again. Okay, yes, $13, including the charges. You know, it's an international transaction. So $13 for those that, if you're in Zimbabwe, $13. If you're in this thing, $13. Then if you're a Nigerian, 15,000. If you're a Ghanaian, someone in Ghanaian, although they pay using dollars, so not really dollar account, but they can pay with their local currency. But I'm going to receive it in form of dollars. So I don't know if you have any question or whatsoever, you can ask.
Ma, can I pay now
Mm-hmm.
for that upskill class?
Yes, the floor is open for payment. Okay, people have started paying.
Okay.
Like, see the group I have, and very soon we have a number we are taking. We have um this is the group. Let me show you the group. So it's not just you guys. I have other people in that group already. We are kicking off on the 28th. So this is the group. Sharing specialists, GHL. You can see it. We have 77 members already. So we just have few slots remaining. There's 77 people already. So just few slots remaining. Go ahead, send me a message now, and I'll send you all the details that you need for the class, okay? So is there another
Okay.
question? Anything you need to know about the class? How much for the upskill? Nicholas Otibu, 15,000. Please don't Tibuolamo, 15,000. Okay? So you can go ahead and send me a message now. Then for those that are non-Nigerians, $13. For Nigerians, 15,000 just for the remaining slots. Once it's exhausts, I am not going to take 50. It's going to be 20 because that class. Don't worry, you guys should just. I'm saving a lot of energy for those people because you guys are going to be seeing massive testimonies. Okay, you guys know how I teach. I take my time. I make sure I take it from the scratch. So you can imagine what our upskill class will be like. If a free class is like this, you can imagine what it's going to be like. Okay? So guys, thank you so much and have a great night. Bye guys. Send me a message and I'm going to send you the details. I'm still going to introduce into the class, but I don't want people to misunderstand the both classes. So your free class still stands. We're going, like I told you guys, everything I put in that group, that our course outline, I'm going to finish with you guys on the free class. It does not affect that we are doing an upskill class does not affect this class. Okay, so but it's advisable you take the upskill class. The reason is that you are going to be well, you're already grounded, you have skills now. I'm telling you, you have skills now that you can chase clients with. You have learned research, lead generation, data entry. You're also going to learn email management. So you have skills, but you don't just finish primary school and stop there. You upskill. If I tell you guys how many courses I've taken, if I tell you things I've learned, because I'm just a freak for skills in the sense that I know that as a freelancer, let me tell you guys, I have three different profiles. Okay, I have automation profile, I have virtual assistant profile, I have automation, I have virtual assistant I have this is only on Upwork. Oh. The time I used to, twerk as long as I have cloud computing, sometimes I have CRM manage a specialist website. I used to like depends on the job I want to apply for. So what this is teaching you is not just to put your eggs in one basket. You understand? You are like grounded, you are specializing if you take this course. And for virtual assistant, let me tell you guys, virtual assistant, some pay $3 per hour, $5 per hour. If you are lucky, if you are very lucky, and it's only VAs with tech skills or specialized skills, like those in the upskill class, that will be getting like $10 per hour, $15 per hour, because some of the things is not what everybody does. It's not many people that does that. But VAs are everywhere. Many people, VAs, anybody can do a basic VA job. But now what makes you stand out is your advanced skills. So that is what I'm trying to equip those in the upskill class so they can charge higher and they can have more chances of getting jobs. You can get job like this. People have gotten jobs in the past. You can also get job like this. But I believe that in any way you get it. What about certificate? Yes, certificate will be issued for these people. Okay, let me type my account details in the comment section so that those that wants to, this is just for Nigerians. It's 1743 3305. This is for Nigerians, please. If you're an international student, your payments, this thing is different. I'll send you a link to make payment. Hmm? So I've put my listing in the comment section. Okay, I'll pin it so that you can see it for those that wants to make payment right now. This Fidelity. Is on the comment section. Fidelity 15,000 for today. If the slots if all the slots are taken tonight, from tomorrow is 20,000. So now is a chance to secure a slot and stand out. Stand out in everything you do, stand out. And this comes with both certificate. It comes with certificate and what's this? Why did I start this? It comes
Ma,
with both certificates
How much is the total?
15,000
Okay, ma.
for tonight. Yes. Then you can there's but I advise you pay all at once. If you have it, just pay it and do yourself. But we give opportunity for just two times payment. You can pay 10 or 5 to secure your slot. But before 21st, please complete your payment. Else I remove you from the group. You will no longer be there until you pay up, please. So you have the option to pay twice, but you must pay up before the beginning of the class. So our first introductory class is going to be on 21st, but the other weekend will now be the full commencement. So that, okay, but let's say we're starting 21st. Yes, 21st. So it's going to be weekend. So if you are working, don't worry, I got you. I put it weekend so that we can accommodate each other for those that are working. So it's weekend evening like this. We may start by 7 because it's weekend. We'll start earlier. So those that are in Uganda, those that are in Zimbabwe that are 2 hours ahead of us, it's not too late for you. Okay, we start by 7, and that's like you're starting instead of 10, it will be like 9 p.m. for you. So you close earlier and it's weekend. So there's no excuses for you now. Okay. So let me know once you've made payment. Send me the if you make a payment, send me the this thing on WhatsApp and I'll add you to the training group. So guys, any other question before I call it a night? So in the absence of question, see you guys on Monday. Bye bye. Good night, everyone. Bye.